4 days, nigga, where y'all at? I drove here in the rave playing ARS. Sure what it was that really made y'all mad. But
it's like the rap song. What is going on, Cup Bangers? Today is January the 26th, 2016. Holy crap, the year just flew by. I am Alejandro, and let's talk about cars, yo. Alright, so this episode of Let's Talk About Cars is all about my Pagani HUAYRA. And why am I sitting in the Rolls and not in the Pagani while making this video? And the answer is really simple, guys. I forgot my camera when I picked up the HUAYRA from the dealership. And at the time I noticed, I was already on my way to Sticker City, and it was too late. So you're gonna have to put up with this in this car. Sorry. So after I posted this thing on Instagram, which by the way, this is so much fun that I can talk to you guys on Instagram, on Facebook. We get some stuff back, we get some feedback, and then we get to talk about it here. Even though I don't hear you guys, I see what you're typing. So all those small penis jokes, thank you. I posted, I said in all social media, to simplify things, that I was keeping my HUAYRA. And a lot of the reactions were like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing? You're bipolar, you're insane, you have a beautiful penis. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So things like that, it's the response that I got. But let me explain to you why I can keep my Pagani HUAYRA right now instead of just selling it. And it's going to sound, the first part of the story is going to sound a little like a brag story, and it's not. Sorry, I'm an asshole and a douchebag. I understand, but you're watching, so this is your fault in a way. A year ago, when I was getting married in Europe with my wife, obviously, Horatio Pagani stopped by, and he actually attended our wedding with his wife. Awesome people. And the day after we were done with the ceremony and everything, Horatio told me, hey Alejandro, let's chat a little bit about this and that. So we were sitting, we were talking about, I mean, you can only imagine whatever guys talk about. And all of a sudden he started, somehow we got into the conversation, he started telling me that a lot of his clients were calling him and telling him that ever since they got the Pagani, their Pagani, Zonda, HUAYRA, whatever, they've gotten extremely lucky with things. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, Horatio. Good luck charm. That's the way to view it. Awesome. Fast forward until now, I have to put up my HUAYRA for sale. And the reason why I put it for sale is what I told you. I want to buy the new Pagani that's coming out. And if I want to have the money for that, I need to pull it out of that HUAYRA coupe that I had. Why? Because on that one, that's like the first big purchase that I made. I paid for it cash. So I had so much money just sitting there. I couldn't get it out. So I'm trying to think, what do I do? What do I do? And the reason just seemed logical to me. I can keep the 918, I can send the HUAYRA somewhere else, and then afterwards, just wait for my other Pagani to come and just finance it, put my money to work in other things. Fast forward to now, and the last week, where I got a few phone calls. One was from a really good friend of mine who I met through the car thing, who was in Cup Gang, and we traveled somewhere to make a nice real estate deal. I got a lot of movies that we're making this year. I don't have to work so hard on them anymore. I don't have to be on set all the time. And to those making fun of my shitty movies. And the third thing was, we're putting together a show for you guys. So all these wonderful, amazing things that just happened, like immediately, like just reminded me of Horatio telling me all these things. Combining that with the fact that we're gonna be going to Europe a lot this year, and we're gonna be taking the cars to do the Pagani rally, and we're gonna do the Cup Gang rally over there in Europe and everything. You figured, if I can have my Pagani while I'm doing that, that's even more awesome, because I'm not gonna feel like the asshole that's left out, like, hey, I'm driving a Porsche. What's up with all of you Pagani owners? Yeah, I'm waiting for mine. It's coming in 3 years. No big deal. No, yeah, I don't want to be that guy. After all those great news, I was able to keep my HUAYRA, which is the dream, really. That's really what I wanted from day one. That's the car that I waited for. That's the car that I spec'd. That's the car maker that calls me and says, hey, Alejandro, how's everything with your car? We're doing this. You want to get together? Those are the guys that I want to be associated with forever. So not only for the awesome stuff that just happened and for everything else, I just couldn't manage it. And now that I can, I'm keeping my HUAYRA. I'm still waiting for the other one for 2 to 3 years. And that's that. Let me explain a little bit about this thing with you guys, because this is not my work. This is something I do as a hobby. I love you guys. I think you guys are so much fun to talk to. You guys come up with the craziest, funniest shit that I've ever seen. You guys think it's me, but it's all you. It's a great relationship what I have. I treat you guys the way I treat my friends. I tell you what's going on through my mind. It's a billion thoughts, but that's what I do. So whenever you see me buying like all these cars, like Why the fuck you buy this? Why the fuck you sell that when you thought that you were doing this? Why you change your mind on this, on that? The reason why is because these are material things. I have a short attention span. I get bored with things. I need to move them. I need to spice it up. I want to know about the new thing, and I cannot just buy everything. If I could, I would keep everything, but I can't. You know, I live in a realistic world where I need to work to make more money. So a lot of things happen in between me ordering a car and me getting the car delivered. For example, 675 LT. When I put my order for that, I was very excited. Then, you know, they announced the Spider, and that killed it for me. Like, again, it's me not understanding McLaren, and it's not McLaren. I love McLaren. I just don't understand them yet. The day I know which ones are Speciale, which ones are Speciale Aperta, which ones they're regular 458, which ones they're F-Tough. Once I have everything well divided and I know what's coming and has like a flow, done deal, McLaren. And by the way, I'm saying this when yesterday I almost bought a 675 LT that was on the floor, and I also almost bought an Aventador SV, which is still might happen, but not really. I'm not sure. So see, again, let's not do this. Don't pay attention to what I'm saying. I don't want to be like the other bloggers who, you know, need to tell you a story and keep it quiet and, oh, it's exciting, I'm getting my car, here's the delivery video. I don't give a shit about delivery videos. I don't give a shit about views. I care, but I don't. I care to the point where you guys get the information, you guys get the entertainment, but it doesn't affect my relationship with you guys. If I start treating you guys like, oh, I'm making money off of you guys, my relationship is going to be different. It's going to be boring. I don't want to do that. I want to be my fucking self. I want you guys to be your fucking selves, which is awful, by the way. What other car? What happened to the Aventador SV? The Aventador SV, they did the same thing. The Roadster came out, and then what? It was so annoying. The Singer's still coming. I mean, you don't do anything. You basically just forget about it until it comes, which is next year, some point. And then the Mustang Rocket Galpin, whatever that is. Awesome. They just decided to make a convertible too after they say it's only going to be 40 cars. You know what I hate about this? They sell you so fucking hard at the dealership on the, we're only going to be able to make 400 of them. Impossible to get more. Yeah, bullshit. The moment they announce the fucking other one, everyone drops their order, the value drops like a mofo. No one wants these cars. And the reason why, again, not every purchase is about value, but if I'm fucking switching cars like a mofo, which I am, I'm gonna go broke if I'm not smart about where I'm spending my money. So, sadly, I cannot go through as many cars as I would want to go through. And there's some others that I'd like to keep forever. I mean, I've had the 918 for a year, I've had the HUAYRA for a year, my wife's G was here for what, 3 years, the old one. So yeah, that's basically me, that's basically my crazy self, that's where we stand with the garage. And I'm so excited for what's coming this year, guys. Fuck yeah! Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you guys so much for always being there and listening to my bullshit and sometimes laughing and sometimes just calling me out on it. That's what's cool. Hope you guys have a great day. I promise you this week, more videos coming. I need to make up for last week because I sucked. I went out of town. But I got you. I'll talk to you guys later.